All right. So I'm going to get started, and I see the person that I was waiting for who showed up. So I tried a thing where I was just going to do this or that, one thing or the other, where y'all chose what you wanted to see me post. But it was such a dead ringer with the two things that I posted. So now I'm going to do both. And I actually am really excited to do a little review of a Nashville artist that I like. And if it ends up being something that you guys dig, I might end up doing it every week. So just let me know what you guys think. But the mystery indie artist I chose for this week is Tezza, who is formerly known as Tessa Victoria. She is awesome. I've known her for years here in Nashville, Tennessee. She released some music this year. One of my favorite songs, actually, is some of the music that she released, and it's called Dancing Around the Truth. She also has a song I really enjoy called 89 Airstream. And I really just wanted to kind of highlight her and let people know about what she's doing. Of course, she's a fellow Yankee from Central New York, so we have to stick together. And so I'm actually going to pull her up. This makes my life a little bit easier. I'm going to pull her up and do a little, what do you call it? Like side-by-side split screen for this. So let's see if we can get her on here. I'm not very tech savvy, so this is the first time we get her on here. Once she accepts that, she'll get on this screen. But basically, I'm going to try to... Oh, there she is! Hey.
Oh, I'm here.
This is the first time I've seen you, I think, since before the tornadoes.
Yeah.
So
We've all been shut in our houses. That's like 3 months.
I know, and we're not even that far away from each other. So thanks for coming on. Some Central New York Yankees just taking over the South right now. Do you have people up in New York experiencing snow right now?
Not right now, thankfully.
Well,
Actually,
it snowed.
people working too. Do you have
Are they
snow?
working? It snowed. Like my parents got snow today, so I don't miss the South, so that's why,
Don't
or
miss.
the North, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, so thanks for coming on. I actually wanted to, so since the last time I talked to you was after the tornado, which obviously we both knew a bunch of people who got hit by the tornado, and then of COVID-19 happened. But I wanted to talk real briefly about something that happened to you during the tornado. You tried something for the first time ever, and I feel like it's blasphemy in the South that it was your first time in 2020 to try it. Do you want to tell everybody what you tried?
I dare not have tried a Chick-fil-A fried chicken sandwich for the first time. We don't have that in New York. You know that. We don't have fried food. We don't have Chick-fil-A. We have like, what do we have? KFC. I feel like that's the extent of our fried.
That's the extent of our fried, and it's not even that good.
Oh my gosh, my life has been changed. Like it was so good. This was before this whole shutdown and the whole COVID thing, and so we were talking about it later. And so this one wasn't, but a lot of the food that people were handing out were food, from food trucks or people brought in and made at home. And now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that. But so far, it was.
Isn't it crazy? It's funny because all of us went out there and we were like working. I mean, entire communities were coming together, working side by side. Like it was not COVID quarantine worthy or safe, that's for sure, after the tornado. But
Pretty much the opposite. And now I'm like, ooh, probably not.
now it's hard to volunteer.
Yeah, you're like, I didn't know.
There's still a lot of stuff going on with tornado cleanup, and sometimes people forget that. But I mean, they're actually all the debris I've watched. I still go and work. I work at a radio station, and it's near the airport, and they're taking all of the trees and they're turning it into mulch, which is cool because at least it's useful. But I'm like, there's so much from the tornado still, and they're like turning that into mulch still. So I also wanted to ask you, do you have any quarantine tips? What have you been doing? I have no idea. You just
You haven't left your house in like 4 weeks. I've been mostly trying to say to myself, I've taken more walks than I can possibly count. But I went to the store today. We went to the store today and we wore the masks for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's not my best fashion move ever, But I felt better because most everyone else had something on, and at least ours were the mat. Like people had like scarves and like
Yeah.
blankets. Oh, there we go. My battery's low.
No.
But I mean, that's my tip. Just be careful, be safe, wash your hands. We brought all the groceries home and Clorox wiped everything, which is not fun, but
No.
worth it. How are you?
Yeah.
How's everything over on your end?
It's good. You know me, I'm pretty much, I do my own thing anyways, so not a lot has changed because I'm kind of an introvert.
Got your cat.
But and I've got my cats, and it's been good to focus on things that I meant to get done that sometimes I don't get done because I don't take the time to. But yeah, it's been interesting
Yeah.
seeing how dead it is out in Nashville too. I drove past downtown not too long ago and it was creepy. And of course, all the stores being shut down. Nashville is so like entrepreneurial, small business, and we already had in East Nashville a bunch of businesses wiped out because of the tornado, and then now it's just a ghost town. So that's weird. It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I also wanted you to tell us, I actually saw this, you have a live show that you're doing tomorrow?
Yeah, so I'm actually it's actually it has to do with the COVID type thing. It's through Audio Assemble. It's actually, you know, it's a contest that they run. And so a lot of musicians now are, you know, hurting for money and all your gigs are canceled and the live shows you can't do, and you can't do demos and you can't, you know, so it's just, what do you do? And so one of the big things that people are doing now are live streams, kind of like we're doing now. And this is put on by Audio Assemble. You apply, you send in, it's like you send in a couple songs, you send in your information, kind of a little bit of background. And they actually went through and they pick people to play, and they actually pay you to play a set.
Oh, cool.
Which is really cool. So this is my first time doing it. I kind of just did it to do it, and I didn't even think twice about it. And I actually got a call saying, hey, you know, you've been chosen. We're going to set a day. And I was like, okay, cool. That's great. But, you know, yeah, it should be really fun. And I suggest that any musician go ahead and just go online and sign up for it. All you have to, I'm sure they're going to do another one once this first one's done. And like I said, all you have to do is send in some music, your name, your number, kind of a little bit of your story, what's going on, and you have a chance to play your own set, which is really cool.
So have you decided to, besides doing the live streaming a lot more and stuff, have you pivoted in any other way as far as music goes right now, or are you still in the beginning stages of like, what is this new life?
I'm like, well, you know, it's funny because this was kind of a weird time for me because I had just finished my music and I just started releasing my music, and I put one song out and then the world ended, and I was like, great, that's not a good
Good timing.
Yeah, so I put that one out. I actually have a music video for it too, so I have like a full music
cool.
video. I was ready to go. I actually had CMT was going to do like a feature on it, and I was like, great, cool, again, and then the world ended, and so that's been a little bit of a pause, but
Yeah, kind of all up in the air. Are you shifting any of your stuff? Like, are you going to change your release dates then, or are you just going to kind of roll them out with a different strategy?
You know, I went back and forth on it because in my head I thought one of two things. One, people have more time because we're all out of work and, you know, you're sitting at home. But two, especially for me in the beginning, I was so distracted by everything else. Like you said, the tornado was just one thing, and then this hit, and I feel like, at least for me, like, I don't know about you, but I was barely on my phone. I wasn't really checking my social media. There was new songs coming out, and I wasn't even, you know, I'm pretty up on it, and I try and check all like the new release on Friday, and I wasn't even, you know, checking it or listening or caring. And so in my head, my thought was, you know, I'm just gonna wait a few weeks, wait to see kind of what happens if things settle down. And so I'm thinking that I might release the video in the next week or two, like before the end of April. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. It's a hard pivot. You're just like making it up. It's the Wild West out here.
Mm-hmm.
We're making it up.
Wow.
This is actually really fun because I get to see you in split screen and everything. I like this. Just do it live. Do all of our coffee conversations live.
I like Dwave's comments on this right now. Dwave, I see you. Dwave.
I saw a whole new one. We see you. We see you. So, okay, so that's going to be that live video, sorry to circle back, just so people know, is going to be tomorrow. And obviously you could follow Tessa. She's Tezza with two Z's. I got to get used to this
I know.
cooler Tezza. And you are cool. You don't have to try to be cool. So her name fits her. So yeah, Tezza. And obviously you could find all of her, well, her song Dancing Around the Truth, which I love. I mean, I was listening to the song for years, waiting for you
You're
to
my
come out with it.
right. You are literally my number one fan.
The OG, I've been
For life.
literally listening to that song like as a demo for years, and then you finally came out with it, and it's on Spotify. So go check her out and on Spotify. Tune into her live feed tomorrow if you want to see how awesome she is. Obviously, she's super cool, but she's also super talented, so you could check that out. It's not hard to hype you, Tessa, honestly, because you're awesome.
Keep you around.
Just be your hype woman all the time. So I'm gonna close this out. This hasn't been I'm always long-winded, so I'm always afraid of like going way too long. But we'll also release this as a video and I'll repost it. So if anybody wants to go back and watch the beginning, that'll be up. But I wanted to ask you the most important question of this entire thing.
All right, I'm ready.
Which is the Nike question. The Nike t-shirt and the Nike flip-flop. Do you see it as teal and gray or pink and white?
Oh my God, pink and white.
Pink and white.
I literally don't even see teal or gray. So whoever's seeing that, you got to get your eyes checked.
I don't know. I've seen it both ways. The first time I looked, I saw it as pink and white. And then the second time I saw it teal and gray. But I'm also weird.
Because it's pink is my favorite color, so I think I just want to see it as pink.
That's what you see.
You know? Like,
well, thanks for joining me. Thanks for letting me let people know about you. Tessa's awesome. Check her out. Independent Nashville artist. Tune into her stuff tomorrow and follow along as we explore the new world together.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining me, guys. And if you guys like this, let me know because I'll do another one next week and I'll get another crazy person from Nashville to agree to do this with me. So
do it.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Bye, Tessa.